What's going on, it's the RapNerd. I just want to take a little moment out of the Memorial Day weekend to talk about the Little Mermaid because I saw it last night. Gotta excuse me holding my camera because my typical office rooms right now is being used as like a guest space. So there's stuff everywhere I don't want you to see. But anyway, I'm in my room. I just want to talk about the movie because I can say that I enjoyed it. You know, these movies aren't typically up my alley, but I wanted to check it out because we all know when Hallie was first announced to be Ariel, there was a bunch of backlash and hatred being spewed. So I wanted to add some positivity to the conversation just to show that she did a great job. I think this is a really good live action adaptation. It uses all of the same story beats that we're used to when it comes to The Little Mermaid, if you like that movie, while also taking its own liberties to make it somewhat of its own thing. Some of the music and the lyrics are changed here and there just to adjust to today's times. I like that the cast is way more colorful. And again, this is a cartoon, so it's not like the original one was just like, done the way it was. But I just like the inclusion of many different people of color, and it never felt shoehorned in. It was never kind of like made a point. It was never like, oh, she's black, she's black. It was just, these are all just characters, all beautiful characters in this world. The only thing they did explain was, I forgot the guy's name. You guys excuse me, I'm not really like a Little Mermaid aficionado, but Ariel's love interest, he was, I'm guessing, white. Yeah, he was white, and his mom was black, but it was just kind of expressed and hinted on like that he was adopted. So that was something that even if somebody wants to try to say something, it's right there. I think Hallie did an incredible job. She was super adorable as Ariel. I don't know if you could find anyone who embodied it better than her. She like sold the role, looks the part, just super cute, and being able to sing those songs, was amazing. Point blank period. Her voice is incredible. I was watching the movie, just like it was just crazy to see that she damn near sounded exactly like the original cartoon to me. And don't kill me again if it's different. I didn't watch the movie before, and I'm not an aficionado at The Little Mermaid, but from what I could hear, she just captured the voice of Ariel from the movie so well, but also kept it her own. You could tell her voice was a little different, but the tone and the pitch was like spot on what the movie was. Like I was listening like, damn, she did an incredible job being able to match the vocal pitch, because the songs in this movie, you already know, are iconic, and they redo them all, but they manage again to do them in a way that we know, but add a different flavor and twist to each song, whether it be the tonal shift and the riffs are slightly different. Nothing is absolutely like, oh, they butchered this. Even Under the Sea, I like the way they recreated that. It sounds like you would imagine, but had a little bit of different because I think his name is David's voice, which he did an incredible job as Sebastian. Great job. Him and Aquafina, being Sebastian, I forgot the bird's name. They added a whole lot of comedy to the film that I found to be really, really funny. And overall, it was good. I do think it was a little bit too long. I think there were places that could have been shaved down because the film was like 2 hours and 12 minutes, I believe. And it really takes its time in the areas when Ariel first comes to on the mainland, when she has her feet. They take a lot more time than in the cartoon film to flesh that out of her really living amongst the people and trying to become one of the people, even though she can't speak. So they fleshed that part out, and it's like, while they could be trimmed down, I see why they did it, to just kind of pull the audience in more. So I get it, but it could have been shaved down because 2 hours, 2 hours and 12 minutes is a long time for a movie like that. It's pretty much a musical. And yeah, I think for overall, I think it was a pretty good adaptation, and I enjoyed myself in there. The cinematography was really, really good. A lot of gorgeous shots. They were able to translate a lot of what we saw in the scenes from the cartoon right to the live action big screen. Like, of course, the magical hair flip in the orange sun, that was great. The singing on the rock with the water splashing, that was done really, really well. I liked how the underwater scenes looked. It reminded me of Aquaman, which is a compliment because Aquaman did it so good. And well, the VFX were great. The third act, I really enjoyed how they tackled that. It was very heart pumping and very cinematic in the way they handled that. And like I said, a lot of it plays out the same way. They just kind of added a little bit of their own flavor to it, and it was a pretty good adaptation. So I enjoyed what I saw, man. So if you've seen The Little Mermaid, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. Be respectful, please. And if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time. Peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy.